Hi, my name is Jack Green, and I'm going to be talking to you today about the app I did for the app project. Uh, my app is called the Portable Table Planner. And how I originally came up with this idea, I was originally going to do a video game application because I'm a gamer. I play tons of video games, and that's just what I do. So I thought it would be the most logical thing for me to do is create a video game app. And I was talking to coworkers where I work at Costco, and one of them gave me a suggestion. Was to create like a party slash meeting, planner that allows you to sign, create guests, add them to the table, put notes and such into them, and then allows them to view where you place them at, so they can see where they're sitting at parties. And I thought this would be a good idea because it takes me out of what I've done. Like every project on is either a video game or a guide relating to video games. It took me out of my comfort zone, and so I thought it would be a great idea to use this for my app project. Now, for the requirements document, I met all the requirements by incorporating clip art from the internet, using making various images, like on the front page, and then on the table. There's various clip art images used throughout the app for to meet the requirement. There's several buttons and labels used throughout it. The database part is used by entering in info and then storing it. You can clear the database. Such. There's even a Twitter page where you can announce the table. You can log into Twitter, type in your tweet, and then tweet it out. And then on the home page, since this was the only real difficulty, was incorporating a location sensor for this app, is that it just tells you the current address you're at on the main page after you wait a few seconds there. The only big change I acquired from my original idea was that I wanted to incorporate on the table part of the app with the table info, is that when they view the guests, I wanted them to actually see a table with like seat one, seat two, like a graphic image, and that you would like hover or click on seat one, and it would bring up who was sitting there, all the info to put in and stuff. And I just realized that was way beyond my skills and what App Inventor was going to allow me to do. So I ended up going with more of a just searching the database by searching person's name, and then it pops up below the information that was entered in on the guest. That was the main big change that was in my app. Other than that, it was a very smooth process for me. The app, I had a very good idea of what I was going to do with the help of my coworker who has no experience with pro- computer IT things. It was interesting getting his point of view, and it probably helped because a lot of times I think we get trapped into what we think is the best, but having an outside view that doesn't have anything related with the computer aspect gives us, what would be easy for them to use, and it was very helpful on how he felt the app should work. Um, I even tested this app at a party with my coworkers this just past weekend. That I found a few bugs in it, but my coworkers were very helpful in helping me get this to where it'd be a little bit more user friendly for just the average Joe, people that don't have the background that we IT students do. And Wyatt Mary helped me out with a few things. I ran into an issue with when you retrieve the person's name, there was these ugly looking parentheses that showed up from pulling the data from the tiny DB, and it was just didn't look very nice, and it made it kind of an eyesore. And we spent the day coming up with a vast amount of code that would create a variable and then remove those parentheses and then spit that variable back out as the information you wanted to find. So overall, I felt the project went very well for me. It was a very, very fun project. I enjoyed it. It's been one of the most fun projects I've done at this school, and so I hope you enjoy my app as well. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello guys, Wyatt here, and I'm going to be taking you guys through my app for my final project in Android app development. Alright you guys, to start off, so I got my app idea because I am a fitness enthusiast. I have been going for 12 months now. I've gained 25 pounds from it. I just love fitness. And I was thinking during our brainstorming session, what kind of app could I do? So a really good idea that I had was to make a fitness app that was catered to somebody like me who likes to lift more. And so so the person, the user, could be tracking their exercises, tracking their weight gained, etc. It was important for me to develop this app because it's something that I'm passionate about, and I really can take that and create something that I like and that I will be passionate about to code myself. I actually really went really fast with this project. I actually have this app already up on the Google Play Store. I had it up about 3 weeks ago. So these past 3 weeks I've just been tweaking it. I've already updated it 4 times. Yeah, that's why it was important for me to develop this app. So my app will have a starting screen with an image, a button to continue to the next screen. The next screen will be an area where the user can enter in their new lifts using a couple buttons, text boxes, and I will recruit TinyDB to store them. There will be a screen for the about the developer and another to give credits to the images. That is what I've written originally for this app. Obviously, there's been some scope changes, and these past 3 weeks I've been updating it a lot. So I'm just going to go over here and kind of go through the screens that I have right now, kind of show you guys what I'm kind of tweaking, kind of adding to. So this is the starting screen right here. So when the user will click like let's go, it'll pop up the next screen. Let's see. So it'll come to this screen, and this screen is where the user will enter their lifts and save them. Once they click my lifts, it'll go to this screen. This is where the user will search for their lifts that they just saved. Right here in the My Next Lift spot, it'll pop up all the information about their lift that they entered, the weight, the reps, the sets, all that, the name. There's a rest timer here of 45 seconds, and the user can start that rest between their sets. When somebody clicks their routines, let's see, routine tracker. So it'll pop this screen up. This is kind of a screen that I have working currently, but I definitely do want to tweak it before I'm very comfortable with this app. I feel like I can manage it a little bit better. I want that. So, let's see. One of the big things that I added to this app is a recently saved page. I actually had a user download it off the Google Play Store and test it out a little bit, and he gave me some really good feedback, and this is what it is. He said, how am I going to know if I saved my bench press already, or that kind of thing. And this is a screen with a list view that shows all your recently saved lists in the saved lifts in the TinyDB. That was a really great idea, and I thought that was really cool that a user told me that and gave me some feedback. So I definitely added it, and I'm very happy with the results. And actually, I made it so if a user clicks on one of the names, it'll just pop right back into this lifting screen. For the future, I kind of want to get it so when they click on the selection, it'll pop up this screen again, but it'll populate this text box with that lift that they selected. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. Another thing is I added a Twitter screen where the user can enter and log into their Twitter account and tweet out, having a great workout. And I hard-coded in the app's Twitters and my own personal Twitter, kind of self-promote there. Um, let's see, what else do I have? This is kind of not totally finished. I kind of wanted to have the user be able to save their starting weight and their ending weight. So it's kind of a little calculator. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. It's not working quite right. Let's see. I made an about page. This populates in with a description of myself and what I'm about and how I'm passionate. I also do have a credit screen for the image that I used. It's a clip art and it is copyright free, but I do like to give credit anyway, just to be safe. So yeah, that's basically the functionality of my app, you guys. So some of the things that went really well with this project and me and my team is, we were all on top of it. We all, were working really hard, and what really went well was reviewing each other's apps and, our blocks and just trying to make our code more efficient and work properly. I had a lot of fun doing that. That went really well. High points of the project. For the team, just right there, just getting things figured out, that was really nice. For me personally, that was just like the best thing, and going right into the challenges and issues the team encountered. For me personally, I had problems with the TinyDB. I even sat with Mary an hour after class one day just trying to figure out how to save basically kind of like a list of different things. I'll just pop it up right here to kind of give you guys an idea. But basically I needed the name of the lift and all of its information saved in the TinyDB. And so that's like one tag with multiple information, in it. And me and Mary could not figure it out. And when I got home after I talked to Mary, for some reason this completely popped into my head and it works completely perfect. I can't even comprehend like how I just figured it out, but it works and I am so proud of that. That was one of the challenges that I faced. Let's see, what's the last question here? What would I do differently if I had to do the project over again? I don't think I would do anything differently. To challenge myself more, maybe use Android Studio, but I took this project and I just ran with it, you guys. So that's my app, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. It's been me, Wyatt. Take care. See ya.